is a shot from earlier as they came down the tunnel. Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And the starting group for the Spurs, the guard pair, Murray and White. Young out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. Brett, these teams know each other very well.
Always fun to see in these kind of matchups, Kevin, if a coaching staff on either side decides to throw a wrench in the works and play a player or a combination of players that the other team is not expecting. Like you said, they know each other very well, but who will execute tonight, they'll get the win.
Now here is Poeltl. Spurs passing it around. Murray against Crowder. 5 to shoot. Here's Poeltl. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Crowder. And stolen by Murray. White with it. Now guarded by Booker. Vassell, the pass to Murray. Shoots from the block. And it's White missing. Bridges attacking. Vassell grabs the board. Murray outside. There's the pass to Young. Baseline jumper. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
A shot by Paul, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Murray surveying the D. Over Booker. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
To the paint. Poeltl with the steal. Ball against Murray. Kicks to Poeltl. Young outside. Murray outside. 5 on the clock. Outside, White. Wing shot on the way. Rebound by the Suns. On the wing, Booker. And Poeltl sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Poeltl on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. First time they met was in San Antonio.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
The Spurs have gone a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. White the pass to Poeltl. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Murray with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
What's up? Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Murray against Paul. Murray kicks to Pirtle. White, wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Young finds Pirtle. Here's White. Passes it to Young. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Vassell, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Here's Murray. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Pass to Young. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Ball against Murray. They need this. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Midway through the season, are teams, Greg, still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin, but at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Phoenix. And so Murray nails both of them. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul outside over Murray. Murray with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Outside, White. Takes it from 10. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
White finds Pirtle. Now, here is Young. To the inside. McGee with the block. Here's Crowder. Banked in off the glass. Crowder's got his second basket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Suns?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Paul outside. Here's McGee. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Murray. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
San Antonio making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. On defense, Phoenix. 6-point game. Here's Young, and Young with the stuff.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Bridges. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. Booker in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits it from three-point range.
Booker right now finding some room out there behind the three-point line to get himself going.
Spurs trail by 7. White the pass to Murray. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Collins checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for White. On defense, the Suns. Murray outside. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here is Murray after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Johnson. McGee with the block. Ball stolen. Here's Vassell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Vassell. Defended by Booker. Collins. That shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Murray, good. Murray's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for San Antonio.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
McGee trying to break free. That's good from Paul on the assist by Johnson.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
So it's San Antonio now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Murray. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 9.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Johnson surveying the floor. He dishes it to McGee. Down low. Here's Crowder. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. Phoenix making some changes. Kaminsky is checked in for Jay Crowder. Sharch comes in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. San Antonio also making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Murray. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suns leading by 6. Now here's Payne. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Right block shot. And it's Sharch with the nice basket inside.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Brent Sharch, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Warriors. Passes it to McDermott. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Payne passes to McGee. McDermott with the steal. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. And the dunk by Walker.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Payne. After the basket by San Antonio.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Walker. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pass to Vassell. Right side to Walker. Right side, Collins. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
Now Collins continues to play hard and determined to get inside to make it happen.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point lead. Pass to McGee. The 3 from Johnson. Collins grabs the miss. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Vassell. He's guarded by Kaminsky. McGee with the block. Payne with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Payne can't hit.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Nice shot by McDermott.
And McDermott with a great foundation. Catch, shoot, fire.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Inside. Here's Vassell. And that one is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And Dario Saric Last season signing a 3-year deal to remain with the Phoenix Suns, and he's transitioned to the reserves.
You need to be starting your role. You know, you coming from the bench, you know, that's a coach decision. Mentally, I need to prepare for everything. And that was in my mind, you know, come there, try to play fast.
And quality depth, Greg, we know part of what's made this team successful. Sharch certainly capable.
And while he's playing less minutes than he did earlier in his career, I think he's still every bit as effective, and that's the key.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
On the floor for San Antonio, McDermott is out there with Johnson. Then it's Collins, and it's Vassell in at the 2 spot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Walker the pass to Vassell. Here's McDermott. It's deflected, and they get it back. Misses off the left iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Payne kicks to Johnson. Rebound, San Antonio. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Now here's McDermott. Payne covering. Johnson down low. Ayton's there. 4 on the clock. And the basket by Vassell. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Payne looking around. No good that time. Walker with some nice D. Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. He doesn't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Kaminsky stolen by Collins. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Mikal Bridges checked in for Dario Saric. San Antonio also making some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Zach Collins. And it's White in for Johnson. And for the Spurs, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Walker. Walker on the follow. Walker's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Suns have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Now the pass to Bridges. He kicks it to Johnson. Lets it go from 14. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
White against Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Booker comes in for Johnson, and Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. The Spurs also with the sub. Young's checked in. And both free throws good for White.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. In the corner, it's Bridges. For three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Now here's McDermott, defended by Booker. McDermott down low. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Good to see McDermott down in the paint, and then he starts to show off a little bit more touch.
Suns trail by 4. And here is Paul. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Spurs have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Feeds to Young. Just 5 to shoot. They double him with Ayton. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And San Antonio has possession, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Then for the Spurs, Hernan Gomez comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's DeJounte Murray in for McDermott. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Booker. Shoots over White. Makes it off the glass. Booker's got 13.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
They get it back, and Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Pirtle's got 4 this quarter.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Now Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. No good on the triple. The Spurs have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. The feed now to Young. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now it's a 3-point San Antonio lead. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
White with it. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under 10 points a game. Over to the wing. Here's Murray. The putback. Here's Pirtle. They shoot again. And at last, they get one to fall. Pirtle's got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Bridges. Pirtle with the steal. White inside. Defended by Booker. And it's White missing. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
White against Paul. San Antonio calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Paul against Murray. Over Paul. With the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 8 points for him.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Here's Bridges trying to get open as Crowder. Bridges misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
White against Paul. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Ayton. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Phoenix making a change here. McGee's checked in. And both free throws good for White. Now here's Paul. Pass to McGee. Booker looking around. Good. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Spurs leading by 3. White dishes to Murray. Young outside. Pass to Murray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
That one goes in. McGee's got 6.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Murray. He's got 9. Hernan Gomez with the ball. He's picked up by Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Sharch is checked in for Jay Crowder. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Paul against Murray. On the wing, Johnson. Clock is at 3. Second chance shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Goes back up. Goes back up. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The pass to Murray. On target from 13 feet. 11 points in the game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Booker, right side. The tray. Here's Sharch. And McGee kicks to Sharch. No good on the shot. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Spurs. Murray, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Passes it to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
1:19 left in the first half. Hernangomez with the ball. Chris Paul covering.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Hernangomez. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Chris Paul. Collins checked in for San Antonio. Lonnie Walker comes in for White. That one misses.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Johnson's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. 58 seconds left now here in the second. Murray against Johnson. Tries from 10 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Count it. .41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Murray outside. To the inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Down low. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. San Antonio with the ball. And there's the call on Devin Booker. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Throw good, Murray. McDermott's checked in for Juan Hernangomez. And so Murray nails both of them. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Walker against Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end, getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
I like their commitment to getting to the line. Their aggressive approach is frustrating the defense. I like that. They're drawing fouls at a very high rate. I like that. Wouldn't be surprised if someone gets ejected. I will like that too.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Kaminsky in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. A 2-point game.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Bridges finds Crowder. Murray with the defensive effort. The Spurs shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And it's White missing.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. White the pass to Murray. Here's Vassell. 5 to shoot. From the wing. And too long on the shot.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Paul gets it to go in.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside, White. Back to Murray. The kick out to Young. Offensive rebound. Hurdle. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Booker the pass to Paul. Puts the move on. White with the defensive effort.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
I love seeing Pirtle attack the glass, especially when he goes for the putback jam.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Ayton against Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For three, Bridges. Here's Ayton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Spurs trail by 5. Outside, White. Shoots from 12. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Ball outside. Pass to Booker. Young with the steal. And here is Murray. 13 points in the game. Over Paul. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Bridges. Yep, it counts. Bridges has got 8.
Well, there are not a lot of ways that Bridges is unable to score. This time he shows off the floater.
Now Murray. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more. It'll be hitting the showers.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Paul. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Murray, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Misses the 3. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
And the Suns making a change here. Sharge is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Murray. Kept alive. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Phoenix leading by 4. Payne passes to Crowder. With the drive, and the basket is good. 6 points for Jay Crowder.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Pirtle. Now Young, defended by Booker. Shoots. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Vassell. He's got 6. Johnson dishes to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's White missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And he recovers it. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Suns. San Antonio also making some changes. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Doug McDermott comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Walker subbed in for Derek White. On the wing, Johnson. The pass to Vassell. Passes it to McDermott. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Payne, and the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 8.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And San Antonio shooting just 34% from the floor. Vassell, the pass to McDermott. Good on the three-point shot. McDermott's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pretty thing right there. McDermott shooting the basketball from the perimeter, and when he's beyond the arc, he is looking to do that.
Johnson outside. Crowder against Hernan-Gomez. 4 on the shot clock. Bridges for 3. Rebounded by McDermott.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Bridges attacking. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Spurs trail by 7. Johnson outside. Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Here's Vassell. Defended by Bridges. Takes it from 10. Vassell, no good.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
San Antonio's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Walker with it. He's got 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 8.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Vassell, the pass to Hernan-Gomez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. Zach Collins checked in for the Spurs. Good on both. Suns leading by 7. Now here's Saric. He's got 8. To the inside. And it's good for 2. He's got 10.
Now, Šarić on the inside has really good quality footwork.
Here's Walker. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Paul against Collins. Over Paul. Shot by Collins, no good.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Spurs trail by 9. McDermott passes to Johnson. Good on the shot. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Paul goes in. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, hard to throw Chris Paul off kilter there. Great at completing those tough baskets.
And here's Walker. He's got 8. Collins trying to break free. No good that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Šarić. Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Walker. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the rejection by Collins.
Terrific instincts defensively as Zach Collins able to reach over and get that one.
1:14 left to play here in the third. Ball against Walker. Here's Šarić. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Šarić has got 12 points in the game.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
It's stolen by Kaminsky. Johnson against Šarić. Paul kicks to Kaminsky. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the Suns get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Goes up on the high post. Rebound by the Suns.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. He's got 13. Murray outside. Wide open look. Tries to keep it alive. And another turnover here by San Antonio. And Paul puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 9 points on the court for San Antonio. Young is out there with Collins. Then it's McDermott. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Booker finds Paul. The pass to Kaminsky. Rejected by Young. Wide open look here for Murray. They get it again.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And yes, it's good. Spurs trail by 9. Now Murray passes to McDermott. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Paul kicks to Booker. Pass to Kaminsky. Over Young. That shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Johnson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. The 11-footer, no good off the back of the rim. Spurs trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. They get a hand on it, so it's San Antonio now. Pass to Murray, out left to the wing. Collins in the post. McGee's there, and here they come. Here's Booker. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Well, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open floor.
Here's Murray. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The Suns making a switch here. Bridges checks in. The Spurs also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Zach Collins. And it's wide in for Doug McDermott. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. White the pass to Murray. Dishes it to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. And Young kicks to White. They need this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for White. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Booker the pass to Johnson. Ball against Murray. McGee dishes the ball. That three off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Young with the ball. Outside, White shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Now here's Paul. To the paint. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Ball against Murray. Offensive rebound. Hurdle finds Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Bridges with some nice defense. Paul goes in. It's good. And the Suns lead by 15.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Young, right side. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges has got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's the dish to Booker. Fires the three. That's good from Paul on the assist by Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs trail by 18. Murray outside. Over Johnson. San Antonio again missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. This run now up to 13-2. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He is terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there. Possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. The Spurs also with the sub. Vassell's checked in. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Pirtle. Missed it, even after all those chances. Lets it go from 11. That misses off the backboard. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 5th foul. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Vassell. Young passes to Pirtle. Murray with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. 6 to shoot. McGee with the block. Booker against White. No good from Booker. San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And White kicks to Murray. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Bridges for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Suns lead by 21.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Murray against Paul. Young outside. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Free throw good. Crowder. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Inside. Right wing. Pirtle, no one around him. Nails the wide open jump shot. Here's Paul. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-4 run right now. To the middle. And it's McGee with the jam.
Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The pass to Murray. He dishes it to Young. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Here's Pirtle, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
The Suns on offense. They're on a 20-4 run right now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
The first free throw is good.
Just such leadership that Chris Paul brings every night to the floor. It commands your respect and the opponent's respect, and it's making everyone around him better right now.
Both free throws good from Paul. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle. But the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their number one issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years. And he's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
A nice shot by Booker.
Another night where Booker can prove to us how dynamic a scorer he can be.
And San Antonio shooting just 31% in the game. Murray outside. .158 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Paul against White. Paul with the steal. Outside Crowder. Bridges outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Suns.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance.
For JaVale McGee.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Suns, Biyombo is checked in for Jay Crowder. Payton comes in for Devin Booker. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Chris Paul. Second free throw, no good.
The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Walker against Payton. Kicks it to Bridges. Back to Payton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Out to the right wing, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Primo, covered by Payton. Driving inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
and the gamble paying off.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. You know, it was just our defense. You know, obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.